Hello everyone, how you going? Back for this new demo of just sort of it's a generic scene, but it's sort of made up. It's sort of based on a couple of photos I took in Berry a couple of years ago, New South Wales. Yeah, I've just going to get started. It's a bit of a big wash first, and then the cool stuff comes later. So I'll show you the wash first, and we'll let it go from there. I'm just going to spray it with a bit of water. Whenever I do a wash that's pretty big, I just like to give it a bit of a spritz, not to soak the paper, but just so the wash takes it a bit easier, just so the paper takes the wash a bit easier and doesn't dry and give us some nice horrible little hard edges and things. So just a little bit, not much. It's just to really take the dampness, take the dryness off the paper. And pretty keen to do the pinky kind of sky, I think. Pinky, thinking early morning type vibe. It's a bit low. It's okay. And I think it ends up looking a bit purpley as it comes through, but that's alright. Yeah, I've just got some clean water. I do want to make the sky pretty light in tone, and because we want to have it be quite strong when we go down into the shadows and things. So I'm just going to get a bit more of that pinky, throw it through. Now this this hillside has quite the cool wash going over the top, so I'm just getting a nice warm wash underneath. Won't see much of this warm wash once it's all completed, but it's good to have it there so the warmth is shining through. Yeah, same again, not to make it too strong. I'm just going to grab some clean water and bring some of that down. Keep a couple little white spots if you want, some little highlights and what have you. Trying to keep the white of the roofs. That's about it. You know, in worst case, if you lose a couple of the white bits of the roof, you just put them in with gouache or something later on, or white watercolour or something like that. Use opaque paint, who cares, doesn't matter. A lot of people talk about it, but I bet those people that are talking about it just talking, they're not painting. So you got one up on them already, don't worry about it. Alright, so kind of it there, just want to change it tonally. Ooh, it's pretty yellow, but that's okay. It'll dull off as we get down a bit closer and start filling things in. A lot of people ask me about these brushes. This particular one's just a cheap Chinese calligraphy brush. Long hair, I think it's sable of some sort. It says sable on it somewhere, or it used to. But it's just a nice long-haired brush, holds a lot of moisture, so it's it's ideal for nice washes and things like that. And it comes to a nice point. You can almost turn it into a square brush by doing that sort of stuff. So I find them really useful. If you can get your hands on them, have a crack at it, because I think you'll like them as well. Now I'm just cleaning up the palette just with bits of muck that are in the corners of the palette and whatnot. Just dotting and dashing here and there, just to break little areas up. You know, they'll just be incidental bits and pieces later on. It's nothing concrete. splash even. Yeah, sort of put a bit of purple here and there. Might seem like a funny kind of colour to put around, but realistically it does do a nice job, the purple, of just being that underneath colour. But that's it for that wash. I'll let that dry off and I'll come back to you soon. Thank you guys. So yeah, it's all dried off quite nicely, and going to put this distant, this hill behind everything there. Just want to mix up a little blue, dirty blue, greeny kind of colour. Yeah, getting there. Yeah, something like that. More blue. Cool. A bit bluer. Now I'm using this same brush again. I'm just getting some nice little edges by sort of pushing the brush a bit. Literally pushing it up into the tree line so you get a nice organic kind of shape. And don't let it rest until you're happy with it, but I like it sort of looking a bit rougher when it's close, so it looks a bit more like foliage, a bit more organic. Just going to bring a couple of darker shapes down. I always go in the rough direction that I want the hill to kind of take. It, you know what I mean? It's hard to explain when you're just talking and you can't see me gesticulating with my hands. But you know what I mean? I'm just sort of letting it all sort of go in the one direction. Pardon the horrible musical pun. Yeah, darling. I'm just in here doing some work, baby. Okay. Bit of water. Shouldn't be too hard there. That's okay. It's looking alright. Same kind of thing as we come down. I just want to. Oh, it's not working. It's alright. Let's give it a spray. So, my daughter's just gotten home from daycare. I should be out there with her, but wait me a sec. That's pretty cool for these little hill shape anyway. That's good. That's gone off quite nicely. Yeah, similar kind of colouring. Like I just want to bring a little bit of shadowy kind of stuff down here. It's just another little wash really. It's nothing great. Start the process of getting that all lightened up. See, all your little bright washes and things do shine through. So don't waste them. Don't waste them at all. Cool. So, happy with what all that's doing up here. It looks nice. But just want to catch a couple of these little bits just with a pointy brush. So they start looking a little bit like tree trunks, I suppose. Just catching them, nothing, not painting anything as such. Just taking care of those tiny little bits that may come back and bite me on the bum. Oh, that's good, that's all looking really nice in there. It's watercolour doing its thing. And down here I just want to darken that up because it should be darker. I want to do it in a, I keep using this word organic way, but I know it sounds really wanky, but I mean like you don't want to do a straight line, you want to make it a bit rough, and a bit ready, you know. And you'll always get a better result that way because it'll look more natural and it'll just look nicer. Cool. It's looking good. Alright, so I'm just going to let that dry. Alright, so I'm just going to paint these little houses and things in. No great detail, just almost dots and dashes. Remember, we're doing a nice simple sketch. And we want things to be nice and loose, fresh, nice and loose. Dots and dashes are your friends to, you know, making things a bit more interesting, a bit more abstract, a bit more, dare I say, organic. Just taking a little bit of care to embellish these buildings enough to make them stand out and have their interest. And I'm going to put some trees and things behind as well, so end, but I need to just take care of that so it's nice. And I'm going to go straight over to the other one, and it's going to be slightly different. The sun's kind of moving across, so we'll go this way. It's dark. Once again, I've got dots and dashes, just got to connect things to the earth. You know, you don't want just random objects here and there. You know, like that. That's just nothing, but it's interesting. Same with down here. It's just looking a bit black. Just drop a bit of water, let it bleed a bit. Okay. It's a bit blue. That's alright. Yeah. Okay. Then we just start putting little bits in. You can even start doing little fence posts and whatnot. It's all just interesting. Yeah. Now let's just take some of this horrible colour. mixing up a bit of a thicker green. I'll do the same over here. I'm working quite quickly because I want to manipulate these paints while I've got them on the brush. Just ragging up the edges of them so they don't look too artificial. Nice. I'm just going to drop some darker. Just here and there. So you want that in nice and wet so it distributes evenly throughout, or not evenly, but just distributes nice and softly throughout the paint that's there. That's starting to look okay. Light as well. Cool. Let's get in there. Yeah, good. Nice. Okay. Just want to do a couple of little things there. Just gonna get some of these harder edges here. Just soften them up. Even all these little fence posts or whatever, soften them up. Bit of water, you know, let some of the watercolor magic happen. Alright. Okay, we're back. It's drying off quite nicely. I like how it's all looking. It's a bit impressionistic, a bit rough and ready. That's good. It's a demo, you know. We never do completed 100% finished beautiful work on here. It's all demonstration stuff, and you know, it's quick and it gives you that idea of that approach to just power through it. There's a couple of little things I want to get started on. It's not dry, I've dried it off mostly, but I want to just put a couple more little tree shapes and stuff in that section. There's my boy crying out. He's not out there alone, so it's fine. Just being a sook. Alright. So just went through a few little things. And I've just got the brush, it's just a normal pointy brush, there's not much paint on it, and I'm just pushing it up. That's another nice little technique. And you know, your dots and dashes are your friends, like I say. Same again, just a bit darker paint, and it just gives you some nice little marks. Bit of shadow or something going on there. Gives us a bit of interest, a bit of life in the back without taking up too much valuable real estate. It's not really a great deal more to do in this picture, but I do want to, you know, there's a couple of, you know, cows and whatever we can throw in, but that's okay, we can do that pretty easily and quickly. And here's a couple of cows. Let's give it a go. They're kind of like a little box with legs, and their back ends, their rear ends are quite square. And I always put them down like they're feeding, which they generally always are anyway. Looks a bit rough on that end. It's okay. Looks like an elephant, but that's right, that'll be fine once we get it going. So I'm facing towards us. They don't look like much now, so but have faith, we'll come out with a couple of good cows here. As I say, they do take on that cow vibe once we start putting some shadows and put them into context and things. So, ooh, we're getting there. That'll do. A couple of little shapes over there to take advantage of, just to cut around a couple of things. There you go, just gives us another building there or something. Cool. Alright, so that's fine. Just going to put a bit of shadowing under these. Not much, but it's just going to give us enough of an indication that they're sat on the ground. They're not just hanging out in mid-air, floating around. And excuse me. Right, so a couple of bits of red here and there that I want to put in. Red's always a good colour, obviously, as I always say, to include with little bits and pieces, but it's particularly prevalent on farms. You do see it quite a lot, tractors and whatnot. So don't be afraid of red on these sort of scenes either. Telegraph poles here and there up the mountain. And as I say, we've got these little fence posts we can just make a bit more of. It's all dried off. We're going to put some white little highlights and things on the cows, of course. We'll, do what we're supposed to with these sorts of stuff, this sort of scene. I want to dry this off 100% because I'm just going to finish it off with some shadowing, and we should be almost good to tie it up and just put the garnish on the good old stew, and away we go. I'll just dry this now. So, Henry's having a bit of a whinge. freaking out. Sydney's probably done something to him. Anyway, alright, so I've got a bit of white watercolour here. Now, I guess we just want to embellish those cows a bit more. You know, not much, just a couple of dots here and there will do the trick. You know, very little, but it just speaks cows a bit better. Now, a couple of little highlights. Looks like Mum's in on the action too out there. That's alright. Yeah, just painted a bit there. I don't normally like to paint with opaque colour as far as painting part of a picture, like an object or something, then we're used for little highlights, but sometimes you've just got to bring something back. You've just got to do it really sparingly, lots of dry brush, and should be right. So that should be okay there as far as the whites go. Done. Now I'm actually going to dry that off a bit quickly, won't be a sec. Alright, so it's all looking okay. I really want this part to glow, so as it is right now, it's looking okay, it's fine, it just needs those finishing touches, and what I'm envisaging is leaving that alone, and we want dark, a little bit lighter, and that to be full on. So that's where we're looking at going from here. So going to mix up a bit of a shadow colour. Now that shadow colour, the dark one firstly, it's going to be quite cool. There's a fairly warm colours underneath here and underneath here for that matter, but I want to keep the shadow colour pretty cool. So yeah, just a blue, and we want to zigzag it as well, so you know, remember that composition, that Z or S-shaped composition that's so important to get your head around. It's very important to get your head around because it's a good composition. It's probably the most successful of the lot. Successful composition or shape. A bit lighter, so a bit more water and a touch of lavender in there, just a touch. Not much, it'll overpower. Yeah, that should do it. It's nice and transparent still. Yeah, cool. And careful not to undo any of the good stuff you've done with the cows. You don't want to ruin your good work just by being careless at this point. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm just putting a few little marks here and there. Just tonally, it's bringing us into the picture a bit more, you know. want that strength. And I don't mind that little line that runs down here and there, connects these things together. It's nice. Now, that's all cool. The last couple of things I want to do, introduce the good old gel pen again. There we go. The Uniball gel pens. They're just really nice, and especially with distant power lines and things like that. We don't want to do all this nice work here and then undermine it with a potentially clumsy brush stroke with a rigger that just looks horrible. So because you can't really undo it, just grab a pen. It'll make your work and your life so much nicer, so much easier. Something like that. And that's the black one, and with the white one you can get a couple of highlights back and things. So do the same thing there. Yeah, not much. Don't go too crazy with it, but it's good to do. Okay. Put a little and to be honest, just about there. All I want to do is put a couple of birds in. Good old gel pen's good for that as well, so you don't end up with too much of a clumsy mark. People go on and on about, oh geez, it's bloody mixed media now. Oh, shut up. It's a watercolour painting, it's got a couple of pen lines on it. Deal with it. Okay, now I'm just noticing that the red has kind of died off a bit. It might have just been a bit dead in the palette there. So I'm just going to go into that really quickly, straight from the tube. Got this new Schminky. Thank you to Art Scene in Sydney. Beautiful, beautiful people, beautiful shop, love it. And amazing paint, Schminky, always love it. It's their kind of version of their Pyrrole Red, which is scarlet red. It's very nice, and good thing about it is it stays red. Yeah, it's very, very bright. Love it. And I think that'll probably do us up. Put a couple of little dots, why not? And another demo down, except for one thing. Let's do this. I normally let that dry off a lot further on its own, which I will. I just dried that corner a little bit. And fence posts, don't make them symmetrical, don't make them perfectly spaced out, make them a bit crooked. And just want to put a couple in here. It's not even really a thing. I'm just getting them soft, and it's just to lead us in a bit, that's all. Nothing funky there. That's all. Thank you very much for watching. Please check out my other videos and like and share and subscribe to my channel if you can. I'd really appreciate it. Got some workshops coming up which I will do a short video on soon actually, and put that up as well. But I really appreciate you checking these out. Keep them coming, keep the comments coming, questions. I'll do my best to answer them as quickly as possible. Really appreciate it and love your work. Adios, amigos.